is an It Came From GenX video.
Of course, the big thing that's going on in sports, staying in the NFL, is the Indianapolis Colts hiring of Jeff Saturday as interim head football coach. This has caused a crap storm, if you will. All the NFL shows in the media. And I just wanted to clarify something about this whole thing. I saw a meme and just thousands of comments after the meme. The meme was Jeff Saturday on the podium after the Colts won Sunday, his first game. And I was just appalled by all the comments. The comments were like, way to get that win Saturday and shut up all these haters. Oh, maybe it'll take somebody new like Jeff Saturday to turn this franchise around. Oh, give the guy a freaking chance to shut up all this crap and all this. It was just unbelievable. And so I want to be first one to say this. I am completely disgusted by this hiring. And just to make it clear, I have always liked Jeff Saturday. I thought he was an absolute phenomenal football player. And though I don't know him personally, years of watching him as an analyst, he just seems like a just awesome guy. I love how straightforward he is. He always tells it like it is. He doesn't pull any punches. He just seems like somebody that I would like. And I hope Jeff Saturday succeeds. I want to make that very clear. He has the job now, so I hope he succeeds. It's not about haters. It's not about Jeff Saturday. It has nothing to do with Jeff Saturday or why people are upset. It's about this simple fact right here. The Rooney Rule has become a joke in the NFL. It has wasted the valuable time of minority coordinators and would-be head coaches, knowing that they're not going to get the job, no matter what their qualifications. You got guys like Eric Bieniemy, who has run the top offense in the league for the last maybe 5 years for the Kansas City Chiefs. You have Byron Leftwich. Oh, and he's a Super Bowl winner. And you have Byron Leftwich, another Super Bowl winner, running a top offense for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the list goes on and on. You have all these guys with the best qualifications. Super Bowl. Don't get no better than that. Offense, top 5. And when they don't get even an opportunity for a head coaching job, the same excuse is given. They don't have enough experience. Then you see them hire Jeff Saturday, whose qualifications, he coached a high school football team for a little while. That's what's wrong. And it's like, it's a slap in the face. And you basically just played your hand. Well, I don't want to say every GM or owner, but certainly a person like Jim Irsay, who has given the same excuse over the years. Did you even interview any minorities? What about this person? What did that person? Well, they didn't have enough experience. He's gone through how many coaches in the last 6 years? So that's what everybody's upset about. It's just like the same thing when we see an African American or a black person is killed by the police, and the first thing you see people do in media is put their record up there, or they shouldn't have been committing crimes and this, that, and whatever. It's not about that. It's about being afforded the same rights as your white counterparts. You know, you got a guy who might have been a criminal, but we got a guy who was killed by the police for selling cigarettes. But yet you got a white guy who murdered a bunch of people, and he was taken in without a scratch, and they stopped at freaking McDonald's or wherever and bought him a hamburger. That's the problem. So this Irsay thing is kind of a slap in the face. I hope he has success. It has nothing to do with him, but they got to stop coming up with these lame excuses. And I want to know what you guys think the solution to be to get more minority opportunities in head coaching, and your thoughts on the Irsay hires. Fish, start with you.
I get if I'm the Colts owner, the wanting to try to bring it's my franchise has not been relevant in several years. Since who's that starting quarterback that got hurt? Who was the guy? That's right. We'll look it up here. But to try to hire somebody outside the norm, I get the temptation to do that because it's like nothing is working. People around it's been in it's not working for me. You just try something completely different. You hire an ex-player from your franchise.
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
Yes.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Fish.
That's all right. So I understand the temptation to hire a guy like Jeff Saturday. And I'm with you, Keith. It's not about Jeff Saturday. It's nothing to do with him. He seems like a great guy. You know, like you say, you want him to do well. But yeah, it just seemed like there wasn't really any due process really at all. It just seemed like out of nowhere, fire the coach, and next thing you know, this guy was hired. And again, it's an interim coach, so I'm sure there'll be more formal interviews.
Right.
Hopefully, the list of candidates is pretty extensive in the off season. So I don't know. It's a tough one, man. So I get the temptation. What's a way to combat it? I don't know. I think honestly, it has to come down to just like in a business, the hiring managers, if you will.
The only way to combat this is we have to break this good old boys club in ownership. We've got to get some minority ownership going. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't mean that minority owners would be obligated to always hire minority coaches, but at least we would see more, and hopefully with success, other owners would see them having success and maybe give some opportunity. So,
it's the only league that seems so backward. The NFL is so far behind. We talked about the NBA.
It's not even the biggest.
The NBA has got over half the coaches. I think
NFL is 3 times big as the NBA, but it's so far behind.
Yeah.
But I agree with you on the strength in the vacuum. I get the Jeff Saturday hire.
Mm-hmm.
They do this in college. Bring back a former player. Somebody maybe understands the organization, a familiar face to help put butts in the seats or get the fans excited. I get all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like hiring a celebrity coach almost, if you will. So I get that part in the vacuum. It's just that the timing is bad, and it's part of an ongoing thing. It's just part of a bigger picture. Any thoughts, Skinner?
I got nothing more to add to the subject. It's a shame, and you're absolutely right. The NFL is years behind the rest of the professional sports when it comes to this stuff, and they got to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's like in some areas they're progressive. We've got some female coaches, maybe a couple of strength coaches or whatever. That's kind of progressive. We got some female referees.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the actual team, it's just bad, man.
Hey, this is Skinner from ItCameFromGenX. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and like, and we'll see you next time.